Hello, everybody. Welcome to FTGFX Lounge. Now, in the lounge, what we do is we interact or we have conversation with pro Forex traders, amateur Forex traders, and people who are interested in trading Forex or any financial market. Now, we learn from the experiences, the challenges they had, the losses, the profits, whatever. So on this very first episode, we are going to have a conversation with one of the best forex traders in Pakistan by name Raja, who was able to make $800,000. What? Now you're going to learn a lot from him. Stay with us. And once again, you're welcome to FTGFX Lounge. Ciao.
From Ghana?
Okay, yes, I'm from Ghana.
Oh, okay. I have many students from Ghana, actually.
Okay, you have students from Ghana.
I have these students. They already studied, now I just move in, but I have many students.
You are doing great, and I'm not surprised you have a lot of students. You are doing great, because I check up your what's the name? Your Instagram, and from if you understand how trading is all about, and you see a post like that or a page like that, you get to know that the person is serious with it and the person knows what he or she is really doing. So first of all, I'm privileged to have you on this platform.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes. So once again, you're welcome to FTGFX. FTGFX is just a short form of Forex trading in Ghana. And what we basically do is we train people who are interested in learning Forex. We manage accounts sometimes, and then we provide signals sometimes, but we mainly focus on trainings because we believe that almost everybody can know how to trade if they are equipped or they learn the proper procedures to trade. So thank you. Can you tell us a little bit about you, your name, where you are from?
Okay, that's good. So I'm from the Pakistan. Right now I'm in the Pakistan. Okay. So my name is Raja Sahil Changaiz. Actually, Sahil Changaiz is my name, and the Raja we use the caste in Pakistan.
Yeah. Okay. So can we get straight into because I know you're a very busy man, and I wouldn't want to waste much of your time. Okay.
Okay. No problem. You can ask me anything.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So this conversation is going to be about Forex. So my first question is, when did you start Forex trading?
Actually, I started 12 years before. So my one friend, actually, he was a very good trader.
Okay.
And he told me to, I'm making money and you also invest. When I gave him the money, so that he lost as well. So by the way, because of him, I came in Forex trading, but the 12 years before.
Okay, so then, meaning you started in 2010?
Yes, actually, when I started, I was a scalper.
Okay.
And I lost a lot of money in start. When we don't know about the Forex trading and we only put the money and try to invest, so we take the big lot size. So that happens with me. So the last almost 6 years, I'm making good pips. Otherwise, before I lost a lot of money. I can't say how much I lost.
So hold on. It means that you traded for 6 years and you lost for 6 years before you started being good.
Yes, we can say.
Wow. So
it's a normal trader when they start.
Yeah.
It's happen.
So why didn't you stop trading since you were making losses for the 6 years, your first 6 years?
Actually, I lived for 1 year actually. Then I started jobs. I also have done the network engineering.
Okay.
And some because of educational purpose, so I just left it. But after a long time, I just decided to properly learn this thing. Otherwise, I can't make money because the Forex trading is the one thing we can't match with another business.
Yes.
You can. I have many students. Those already done the PhD in different subjects. and even doctors, engineers. So they actually keen to make money. So I have seen it's a very good scope, and we actually hard to find a good trader. So that's why I just started, because I already jobbed 2 or 3 areas, and but just seeing that the jobs not work, means properly not work. I can't make the good. That's why.
Yeah,
actually. It's a very good thing. We need to learn different knowledge. So that's the reason.
Yes, I understand that very well, because Forex is a new world, or it's a whole world on its own. So if you think
true.
If you think that you are good in maybe engineering, or you are good in marketing, and you feel you can have the same mindset for Forex trading, that is going to cost you a lot. Per my understanding, from my little experience.
It's true actually. Actually, the Forex is means a very hard thing to understand.
Yeah.
But the major thing is that there's not a single business we can say better than the Forex. First of all, it's a free source. Means you can make. You just need a computer or internet. You can work from anywhere. Nobody knows you. You can make a good money. So that's the reason.
Exactly.
And,
I really appreciate this point that you
right now I think it's right now I say it's not about the money right now, because now we actually cross that part of life. Now we say it's actually the things we should know, because it's a part of knowledge, and means it can change everything. So that's why.
Yes, I appreciate this. So if I can summarize the first few minutes of the conversation, you started 10 years ago, and then what's motivated you is you gave your money to your friend to trade for you, and then he made losses, and then from there you decided to learn it on your own. And when you started, when he lost actually. So I decided to not learn, but I decided to trade. So that's the reason I lost a lot of money. Actually, what happened is when I gave my money to the scammers, and they just sold me their videos. So that's the reason I actually took much time to trade well. Means the last 6 years I'm making good money because of I changed my method. So before it, I also started the learning with it. I was investing, and also I was learning. So the lot of this field is full of scammers. You don't know who is the good. Yes.
And that's why I actually spend much time. But it's I think it's actually the part of trading. We actually learn from our mistakes.
Yes.
And then I start learning, and slowly I actually control my loss. So then right now I say I know the bit about trading, not much, but it's really helped me a lot.
Yes. So my next question is, what's the loss that you made that really got to you very well, that really pained you, and then the profit that you made that you really enjoyed?
The lost I made 30,000 actually USD dollar, and
30,000 USD
that time, that is almost 8 years before. So that was the actual money I had. I worked in UK, and made some money because of network engineering. I made some network there. So that money I actually lost whole money, and even then I sold my bike to to recover. And that also actually today actually it's not about the money I lost. Actually today I really missed that bike, actually my bike, because my brother gifted me, so I sold because of trading. So that's the thing.
I think almost every trader has a similar story like yours.
Yeah, the same thing is happen.
Yeah.
We actually, when we start from the ground, so it's happened.
Yeah. I like the reality, like how real you are with this. And what's the profit that you made that really excited? Like, you know?
Actually, it's I think 2020. The Bitcoin actually jumped. I bought Bitcoin with 3,500 price. That was the price. And that was not my actually my account. That was the investors account. At that time I took investors, took accounts from the different investors that time. Right now I don't manage accounts.
Yeah.
So I took 7 trades in different price. 13500, 175. So Bitcoin hit the 65,000 USD dollar.
Wow.
So I made almost it's a paper stone. Actually, I made 800,000 USD dollar in those trades.
Wow.
That is 8 lakh we say, and that was the very good profit. And but I have bad luck. What happened? My investor actually opened account in JFX. JFX is a broker.
Okay.
And the broker, he was also scammer, and he put in some cases in the court. So that case is still running. And the JFX is not anymore. But in Paperstone, that is the broker, Australian broker, which one I use.
Yeah.
So the Paperstone returned me well. But I took trades. $400,000 I actually used my own account I made there.
Wow.
In 4 trades almost.
Wow. That must feel good. And I think that would have recorded or recovered all the losses that you made earlier.
Yes.
Wow. That must be a very great feeling. Congratulations on that.
No, thank you. I'm still running some trades in my live accounts, but it's not crossed 100,000 each trade. But that trade actually gave me a lot of pips. Actually, I talk about the pips. That is actually the pips. I made 10,000 pips on each trade.
Okay. Wow. So when you started, the first 6 years wasn't good. Okay, and then you went on break, and then you came back. Did you start making profits right after you came back, or that one you made some?
Oh, no. I'm saying I learned different methods actually. Gainzilla, VSA volumes, price actions. So also means a lot of wake off, a lot of different methods actually. And but the price action helped me a lot actually to control my loss actually. So some candlestick patterns, even I learned from Mark Douglas. He was a very good trader actually.
Yes.
And
Mark Douglas.
He wrote the book I think Trading in the Zone.
Yes.
That is his famous book. So he helped me a lot to control my loss.
Yes.
And later I actually started the supply and demand, and the supply and demand helped me a lot.
Okay.
To understand the market.
Yeah. And first off, you started as a scalper. Okay. That's how you started first. You were scalping first. When you started.
Scalping, yes. So the Mark Douglas actually, yes, you can complete the question.
So what changed your mind to switch to, right now you do position trading, right? Or swing trading?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, before when I was doing the scalping, I have seen the market not moves in the favor of retailers, because the market makers, they don't use these price action things or these things. So these things actually works under the forex under supply and demand.
Okay.
So I found that the high time frame works better.
Okay.
In the 6 years before, I'm talking about the 6 years before.
Okay.
So when I see the market makers, they only use supply and demand. The medium traders, they use the quote trading, COT, commitment of traders. And the retailers trader, they use price action or candlestick patterns or a lot of indicators. These things. Then I moved on I trade with the market makers. So that was the big problem of the market makers when we trade with them, capital. But I found if you understand the supply and demand, you can use the 10 USD dollar and you can trade with them. So then I found a good trader who have the knowledge and the practice. Actually, Forex depend on 80% depend on your knowledge and 20% on practice of your eyes.
Yes.
So then I just practiced and learned the supply and demand from the different peoples. Actually, I found one guy from Pakistan. His name was Yasir, and he was a very good trader about the supply and demand, especially. And then I learned the guy was Michael. He was from Germany. I don't know he's on social media or not. Because the last 6 years I'm mostly in on supply on Instagram, but before I actually met with different people, so different guy from around the world. So I learned from there. I learned supply and demand from 5 or 6 different people.
Oh wow!
So, but mostly were the theoretical traders, not actually. We can say on the live accounts. When I asked from some analysis, so I found they have some error. But right now I say the error, but at that time I learned a lot from there. So I found a lot of different things by my own. So right now I actually am making the pins.
Wow! That's very informative. I think we are going to have series of conversations. I think this is just the first, let's say, the introduction to our episodes, because I've looked at your trades, your charts, and honestly speaking, you are a very good trader. That we need. We will beg you to share your knowledge with us, okay? Because a lot of us and a lot of people, most especially beginners, are in a rush to make and that is causing a lot of losses and all of that. But based on your experience and the little conversation we've had, I know that you have a lot to tell us. So first off, we for now, this is our first episode, which is the introduction to our conversations. I'll thank you very much, but then I would want you to tell us a little bit more about supply and demand. That is your current strategy. Yeah, so just tell us a little bit, and then maybe in our next meeting we will delve into it, where I can maybe invite people on board so that you share with us.
Okay, no problem. I will try to arrange, and then we can start and we can make.
Okay.
But if you want to, you ask me right now about the supply and demand. So I'm here. I can tell you. Clearly, no problem.
What is supply and demand?
Supply demand, it's a simple formula. Means when the supply is high, market prices drop, and when demand is high, market prices move up. It's like you go on the shop to buy a milk shop, to buy a box of milk, and if the milk is short, so means automatically the prices will go up. Okay, but if the supply, he have the big supply and he will sell in the 20 pennies, 20 penny or maybe or 30 pence, rather than $1 USD or £1. So because he have the supply and the milk will expire after 2 or 3 days, so he must sell. So because he have the supply, so that's the reason. When supply is high, prices get down, and when demand is high, market move up. So the traders actually trade when they find demand is high or supply is high, and they wait first market proper create a zone, then reverse back to retest that zone, then he can sell or he can buy. And that's then we trade actually.
That is a simple explanation to it, and that's very accurate. And quick one. Can you relate that to support and resistance?
Actually, the support and resistance level is a different thing. Support and resistance, we say, actually market moves in the shape of zigzag. For example, let me show you. This one is any pair, I check the pound USD dollar, for example. So market moves in the shape of zigzag, like this one.
Right.
Up and down, up and down.
Right. Yes.
Okay. So this one is our support level. Sorry, my mouse.
Oh
this
yeah.
one is a resistance level.
Yes.
And in price action, we call a support resistance level. In candlestick, we have the different name, higher high.
Right.
And this one is higher low.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in some other method, we call this one distribution, and this one is accumulation.
Yeah.
But in supply and demand, we call this one is a flip zone. That is the one part of supply and demand, just one zone. But we have the different 9 zones. Actually, this one is a flip zone. Flip zone means when market cross resistance level, it's become as a support level. Market reverse back to retest the previous higher high. So we call this one as a support and resistance level. But in supply and demand, we have the CPs level, we have flip zones, we have the arrival zone, we have overlap zones, we have a lot of different zones, different topics.
Wow.
So these are, we can say, this one is the flip zones, and that is the means when market cross the resistance level, it's become as a support level.
Right. Okay.
This one we say this one's resistance because this one was a support level. So this one is means we call this one is a support, and this one's a resistance.
Okay.
But in supply and demand, we call these are the flip zones. So this one's the one topic actually.
Wow.
Resistance level. But supply and demand have actually the various topic.
Wow. Wow. Interesting. Wow, because it has something similar. It has some similarities. But it's unless you really understand or you've been trained, that is when you can be able to spot. Yes. Thank you very much for this opportunity, for sharing this with us. And then I know this is going to go a long way, because the thing that I have even picked from this is that you move from being a scalper or scalping, trading by scalping, to a position trader. And that has changed almost everything about your style of trading and managing your losses, which is a great information. And I really appreciate.
The high time frame is the best. Actually, the high time frame best. It means we check the direction from high time frame. For example, if monthly shows the market is dropping, weekly is dropping, you can sell below than the trend line on the daily time frame. We can use the supplies below than the trend line, daily time frame. So then we can say that is the flip zones. Means like if I find euro USD dollar. So if you look this one, the monthlies are dropping. And following the sequence number. We have the proper topics on sequence. So these are the following the sequence number, means weekly is dropping. So then you can sell on the daily. But when you go on the daily, you will find market is creating the flip zones.
Right.
If you look this one is a flip zone. Flip zone. Flip zone. Step by step. Flip zone. Okay.
Okay.
So when market cross the trend line, we have the different rule. So that is the simple.
Right.
That's why we find the high time frame direction.
Yeah, because the high time frame will give you a very clear picture than the lower time frames, because the lower time frames are very fast, and then it doesn't even give a proper picture sometimes. Not sometimes, almost every time. But the higher time, the reason why I think a lot of people, traders, most especially beginners, like shorter time frame has got to do with impatience.
If actually short time frame have the big problem, we automatically go on the low time frame. Is we are taking trade on 15-minute time frame chart, but mostly traders they mostly look for the 5-minute. When they do, they automatically take the big lot size, and they actually means our trading. For example, if they already made some USD dollar or some trades hit it on the win side, so again they take trade after a few minutes. So I mean sometime market move up or down, and sometime goes on sideways. That time they start losing money. So that's why the low time frame have the problem. But if you are a good trader, if you are a good understand the high time frame, you can easily trade even in low time frame. We take trade on the low time frame technically. High time frame we only look for direction. If you understand the direction, so low time frame is simple.
Is enough.
We can easily trade.
Right. So Raja, I like your name.
Yes.
Raja.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you very much. And then I would want you to share your social media handles and any information how people can contact you, because you have a lot to share with people. Yeah. So
Thank you. You can contact with me on my Instagram.
Okay.
It's Sahil Changaiz, Raja Sahil Changaiz, and same name on the Facebook actually.
Okay. All right.
Because I can't share the number. Here is a lot of messages.
Exactly.
I can't reply in the WhatsApp because only students connected on the WhatsApp. So
yeah. I understand that perfectly. Right.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for this opportunity. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.